Imagine spending $66,000 on a brand new pickup truck. You drive it home, park it in your driveway, and believe it is finally yours. The next cold morning, you climb inside, tap the heated seat button, and a message appears on the screen. Subscription required. The heater is already inside the seat. The wiring is already installed. You already paid for every part of it. Yet the company that built your truck wants you to keep paying every month just to use something that is already yours. This is not a glitch. It is not a mistake. It is one of the most profitable business models the auto industry has ever created. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly how this system works, why modern trucks cost more than ever while giving owners less control, and why experienced mechanics are quietly buying something completely different. Let us start with the price, because that is where the trap begins. The average new full-size pickup truck in America now sells for around $66,000. That is not a fully loaded luxury edition. That is the average. Not long ago, pickup trucks were simple work vehicles. Affordable. Reliable. Built for people who depended on them every single day. Today, many pickups cost more than people paid for their first home. And here is the part that should concern every truck owner. Truck prices have risen much faster than wages. The people who actually need trucks for work are finding them harder to afford, while manufacturers continue filling them with expensive technology that many drivers never asked for. So where is all that extra money going? Not into making trucks stronger. Not into making them last longer. Not into making repairs cheaper. A huge portion is going into software, and the business model built around that software. Here is how it works. Many modern trucks are built with nearly identical hardware. The heated seats. Remote start. Adaptive cruise control. Extra driving modes. Performance upgrades. In many cases, the hardware is already installed before the truck even leaves the factory. Building different versions often costs manufacturers more money. So instead, they install the equipment in many vehicles and use software to decide which features you can actually use. The hardware is already sitting inside your truck. The software simply keeps it locked. Want heated seats? That may require a subscription. Want remote start? Another subscription. Want extra performance your engine is already capable of producing? In some cases, that is another paid software upgrade. Instead of selling you a feature once, they charge you again and again to keep using it. This is not some prediction about the future. It is already happening. Several automakers have introduced subscription-based services for certain vehicle features. Because the truck actually belongs to you. Take care of the frame. Keep rust under control. Change the oil consistently. And this truck will probably outlive your mortgage, your current phone, and maybe even the company trying to sell you a new truck payment. Number 2 on the forever truck list is the compact pickup that became a global legend. The late 1980s to mid-1990s Toyota pickup with the 22RE engine. Before the Tacoma existed, this was simply called the Toyota pickup. And mechanics everywhere know exactly why these trucks became famous. Because they refuse to die. Today's trucks are loaded with emission systems so sensitive that one faulty sensor can instantly put the entire vehicle into limp mode. A tiny emissions issue can leave a $70,000 truck stranded on the shoulder waiting for a tow truck. Meanwhile, the old Toyota 22RE keeps moving like it has something personal against breakdowns. This engine earned its reputation the hard way. Deserts. Mountains. War zones. Construction sites. These trucks survived places where mechanical failure was not an inconvenience. It was a survival problem. The 22RE is simple, durable, and brutally honest. It does not need cloud connectivity. It does not need software updates. It does not care about digital ecosystems. It starts. It runs. It works. Connected services may eventually end. Technology becomes outdated. Electronic modules eventually fail. Modern trucks rely on dozens of computers communicating with one another. Years later, if one important module fails, replacing it can become expensive or difficult. The engine may still be perfectly healthy. The transmission may still be strong. Yet a failed electronic component can create problems that never existed on older trucks. So what do experienced mechanics choose for themselves? Many of the people who repair modern vehicles every day prefer something much older. Not because they dislike technology. Because they understand the long-term cost of depending on it. Instead, they search for trucks built before software subscriptions became common. There is a sweet spot. Roughly from the late 1980s through the early 2000s. Old enough to remain mechanically simple. New enough to stay comfortable, practical, and easy to maintain. No subscription fees. No locked software menus. No internet connection deciding which features you are allowed to use. If the truck has heated seats, you press the switch. They work. If you want remote start, you install it once. Done. No monthly payment. No activation fee. No yearly renewal. Just ownership. These trucks have earned legendary reputations. The Chevrolet Square Body. The GMT 800 Silverado and Sierra. Older Ford F-Series models with durable inline-six engines. The first-generation Dodge Ram equipped with the mechanical 12-valve Cummins diesel. These trucks were built during a time when manufacturers sold you the machine and then it belonged to you. No software licenses. No feature lockouts. No recurring payments. Parts remain widely available. Repairs can often be completed with basic hand tools. Many of these trucks are still working decades after they were built. Now compare the two choices. On one side, a brand new $66,000 truck. Software restrictions. Connected services. Increasing complexity. Possible subscriptions. Long-term dependence on electronics. On the other side, a well-maintained older truck. Paid for. Simple. Reparable. No monthly feature fees. No software lockouts. No one deciding what you are allowed to use. One keeps asking for more money. The other simply asks for fuel oil and regular maintenance. Before signing the paperwork on your next truck, ask yourself one question. Do you want to own your truck? Or do you want your truck to come with permanent monthly permission slips? Because real ownership is not about having the biggest touchscreen. It is about having complete control. It is about reliability. It is about knowing that years from now the truck will still belong to you. If you are looking for the best analog truck still worth buying today, the models known for reliability, low ownership costs, and true mechanical simplicity, check the description below. Tell us in the comments. If you could keep just one truck for the rest of your life, which one would you choose?